Hello everyone, Breeze for Dujo TV. Good evening all. Today, trout, rainbow trout. We're gonna do it Meunière, classic. I know, the classic dish is sole Meunière, but here in Virginia, there is something about trout Meunière. First of all, the trout Meunière came to mind, but I had thought of Ben Braddock on X, good friend of mine that just put the sole Meunière in my mind, and I figured, well, let's do a trout Meunière. And let's go. It's a Virginia celebration because we have trout, but we don't have sole. So we're going to do trout Meunière, sole Meunière style. We're going to garnish it with some tourné potatoes that I cooked in a broth, saffron, little bay leaves, little garlic, little thyme to flavor the whole. Then we have some chicken stock, warm, hot, so that for the vegetables. We're going to put some butter, put the veg, heat up everything, a little stock to do a little liaison, sprinkle probably a little bit of parsley to spark it up, plate them. In the meantime, we're going to sear the trout and then put the trout, melt the butter, do the sauces, and we're going to enjoy dinner. So we need some lemon. And because we want to do it fancy, we're going to zest it a little bit. And that just because we're going to take 2 slices to make it pretty on the fish. That's like you would get into the brasseries in Paris. So 2 lemon slices, and we're gonna fish out the pit. Pretty good. Those lemon gonna be finished with the other lemon that we squeezed. So I was talking about tourné potatoes. So those tourné potatoes that I cooked in that little saffron broth, and gonna come with some green beans here. The green beans are said to be cooked à l'anglaise, which is a big pot of salted boiling water, and you need a fair amount. You need always a lot more than you think you need, because the idea of cooking green beans to keep them green like that is to flash heat them, and then when they just al dente, you flash cool them into a water bath with tons of ice. We have the almonds. That is for the truite aux amandes. Got some little spring onions that we're going to put at the end, so we don't want to really cook it, but we want to cook it a little. And then we'll have the butter, of course, and the lemon. Let's not forget the lemon. Now, we're going to season the trout. So here's a little tray, and here's the first filet trout. And we're going to make it, it's like making a little fancy plate for a date and yourself, also with some friends. So let's make sure that it looks pretty. And we're going to put this one here, and we're going to do same with that one. That's about the same side. Voila. Here we are. So we have two slices of trout. We're going to heat up the pan. Voila. This is going to be the pan for the veg, and this is going to be the pan to sear the trout. So we're gonna start probably a little hot on oil to give a nice sear to the skin, and then we're gonna reduce the heat, let it cook gently but not too fast, and when it starts to get a little white on the edge, that the meat, once we flip it over, gets white, we're gonna turn down the heat and let it cook gently without cooking it too hard. The idea is to have the fish rare in the middle, because when we're going to put the butter at the end, when it's on the plate, that's going to finish cooking. All right, now olive oil in the pan for the veg, butter in it as well, not too much either. Then we're gonna put the green beans just for some heat. We don't want to color it too much, you know, so that's why you have the chicken stock. The chicken, so you're gonna keep control in not coloring the veg too much. We're gonna fish out a couple of potatoes and little salt. All right, now we're gonna reduce the heat, but we're gonna put a little chicken stock so that, see, we got a nice little liaison. Keep it warm out here. A little bit of moulin. When we put the trout in, we're gonna put a little parsley, the onions. So the trout is gonna be kind of hot right now, so we're gonna put a little oil for a quick little sear. And then we're gonna turn down the heat once the trout is in. We turn down the heat and we let the heat residual. You know, it's, if you can see, it's fairly down. So we don't want to burn everything out. Now we got the onions. Give it a little cooking, and then little parsley, up. A little blast of heat real quick. All right. Voila. A bit of green beans here and there. Voila. Up. Now the trout, it's halfway there. We're gonna turn it off and we're gonna flip it over and just get the heat going through. The trout on the plate. Voila. It's not cooked in the middle, it's just hot, warm, like rare. I'm gonna put the lemon just to give it a little heat so that it goes on the fish without turning it cold. Up on the spatula, put it here, put it there. Butter, and we're gonna do one by one. We're gonna do salt Meunière, a little salt, melt it all, little almond, give it a little toast, up. All right, then the old juice. Yes, and foamy butter. Et voilà. Yum. Bon appétit, like, subscribe, and be good to one another. See you next time.